So how do I get a viral video on my account on Instagram? This is a question that I got from somebody, and I would like to share that with you. So I am beeping out the niche because I want you to know that no matter the niche, the answer is the same. And the truth is, there is no specific recipe on how to go viral that will guarantee virality. But I do have some helpful tips. And by the end of this video, you will have a better understanding on how to get more views, which will translate to more followers, more purchases, right? More income, because you are probably and hopefully growing smart in a way that you are able to build a business around your social media presence. So if you want to increase your chances of getting more views, here's some advice that you will hopefully implement and find valuable. First off, here's the thing. You need to provide value in your content, because if you are not providing any kind of value, people aren't going to watch your videos. And although people aren't paying necessarily to watch your content, like paying money, I mean, they might be if you are selling a course, they are paying with their time and their attention. And you need to give something in exchange for that. And that's going to be some kind of value. Is it education? Is it entertainment? What are you providing your viewers? Because the thing is, people don't care about you. It's sad truth. And I really want to, and I'd be doing a disservice to you if I just gave you a fluffy answer and saying like, I don't know, something else, something inspirational. But the truth is, when people first see your content, so let's say it's on Instagram, because this person's on Instagram, if they're scrolling. If you're just kind of showing, I don't know, like a day in your life, or this is what I'm going to be wearing today, or this is what I am doing today, this is what, whatever. The first thing people are thinking is, what's in it for me? What's in it for me? Am I going to learn a trick on how to style something? And by the way, it's fashion. The niche. But I'm just giving some examples for fashion. People are looking for information, entertainment, and whatnot. So if people are scrolling and they're seeing your content, and they're asking, what's in it for me? Are they getting an answer for that? For example, are they learning how to style something in a way that they might not have known how to? Are they learning how to style a wardrobe that looks really elegant with minimal pieces, right? Which by the way, let's back up. Whenever you are creating content for somebody, whether it be on Instagram, whether it be on YouTube, whether it be on TikTok, in order to grow, you need to have an ideal client, an avatar. So if you haven't done that already, do that. What I mean is that you need to know who your ideal audience is, ideal client, ideal buyer, right? So whatever you're selling, whatever you're promoting, eventually, you need to know, because if you're just trying to make videos to just please everybody, you're going to please nobody. Or if you're going to attract everybody, you're going to attract nobody. I once heard that if you're trying to chase 3 rabbits, you're not going to catch any. So you really need to be intentional of choosing who you're making this content for. Is it for, I don't know, postpartum moms wanting to feel good in their body again? Is it for, a professional woman in her 30s and 40s wanting to look elegant with, under 50 pieces of, clothing or whatever? Is it, I don't really know too much about fashion, as you can probably see, but you really have to know who is your target audience and what are their needs, what are their desires, because it's important to have that clarity in order to know who you're serving, who you're creating value for, so that when you create that content, when you create that video, when they're scrolling, they know, wow, that's for me. Wow, that's a pain point that I had. That's what I was struggling with. I feel like I don't look good postpartum. I'm postpartum, so this is something that I can relate to. And by following this creator, what's in it for me? I know that I can learn how to style different pieces of clothing and feel good about myself in my new body, right? Or I'm more minimalist. I'm more of a minimalist. So I'm just thinking about what would appeal to me. Wow, I have these like very limited amount of clothing pieces and I can style them in like hundreds of different ways and look elegant at the same time. I don't know, just you have to really know who you're serving, have a mission statement. So if you don't have that already, I'm sorry, I haven't really looked at your account very in depth, but this is going to pertain to every account, every person trying to grow on social media and make a business around it. You need to have a statement like who are you helping? What's your mission statement? So I help fill in the blank with or achieve fill in the blank without fill in the blank, right? So find that. And if you want to experiment with different ideal client avatars over the next few months, you can see which content does better, because I talk about this in my other video where I show things that I wish I would have known when I first started creating content on social media. But I talk about that a little bit. So basically, if you want to go viral, if you want to get more views, you need to know who you're targeting, make content that speaks to their, what they're looking for, what would help them. If they're looking for educational content, how to style something, little style hacks, or, finding, I don't know, something, saving time, saving energy, saving money, and then you have to, I'm sorry, I have mom brain right now and I just forgot what I was saying. So basically, if you want to go viral, get more views, get more subscribers, and in turn, I guess, make more money, you need to know who you are serving. I mean, you might want to experiment with that for, a few months, and then a few months with another kind of, client or client avatar. But you have to know who you're serving, what their pain points are, what they want to find on social media, and something that you can even experiment with as you are going on social media. When you're scrolling, especially in your niche, what makes you scroll and be like, oh, that's not interesting. Oh, that's just somebody showing me what they're wearing. And what makes you stop and be like, wow, I want to see what that person's wearing. Why? Why did you stop? Was it because in the first few seconds, this is really important, is it because in the first few seconds, you knew exactly what you were going to get from that video? You knew that, hey, I'm going to share with you 3 ways how I'm going to style this, and it's going to look different every time, right? Was there text on the screen that made you realize, okay, I know that's for me? Or were there things that were said? So just take note, what made you stop scrolling? Because that's kind of what you're going to be using when you're going to be making content for your people. If you realize, oh, like she kind of took her time to say something, maybe she was breathing and she was like, just before she started talking, and that just kind of lost your interest, stop doing that in your videos and then start doing more and more what caught your attention. Anyways, I feel like I rambled, but hey, if you would like to know the things that I wish I would have known when I started creating content on social media 4 or 5 years ago, click right here. I've packed it with all the information and all the kind of pieces of advice that I don't think people talk about, that I don't think you'll find in one place. So click right here. I hope this was helpful. Bye.